think would show, in all likelihood, that they may also have evidence of drugs, marijuana, etc. And that would show that they may have been accomplices or accessories.
Surveillance cameras showed that Diane Schuler was not drunk or high on drugs. Can you explain that, Irving? Irving, your credibility is at stake here. Didn't you represent a murderer who slit the throat of his Columbia University law student girlfriend? Wasn't it about money that you represented Edmund Coe, a very rich murderer? Let's talk about your credibility. Who killed a beautiful young girl? You don't look too credible in my book. All it took was a little research to find out this information about Irving, the attorney for the Basstardis.
Right now it's a little bit premature because the accident, I shouldn't say the accident, the killing.
What killing are you talking about? Edmund Coe, who slit the throat of his girlfriend at Columbia University? That client? Is that the killing you're talking about?
Now it's a little bit premature because the accident, I shouldn't say the accident, the killing. But you can rest assured that we'll do everything necessary to protect the rights of my clients. I've known the Bastardi family for a number of years, and a wonderful family, and I happen to have made out a will for the father who was killed just a month ago. And he says, well, I hope I don't have to use this for the next 20 years. And that's life, you know, it's one of those things. Now it's a little bit premature because the accident, I shouldn't say the accident, the killing took place.
At this point, our investigation reveals.
Prior to leaving the camp, we have no indications that Diane Schuler was either drinking or smoking marijuana. We don't have any information to that effect.
As you all know, over the last 3 weeks or so, roughly 3 weeks, my office, along with the New York State Police, have been investigating all of the circumstances and the events that led to the horrific crash that took place on the Taconic State Parkway on July 26th, and that took the lives of 8 people and seriously injured a little 5-year-old boy. At this point, our investigation reveals that the only person who could have been criminally charged in this case is Diane Schuler, the driver of the van that was transporting the 5 children. Mrs. Schuler's blood alcohol content was 0.19 at the time of the accident, and Mrs. Schuler was high on marijuana at the time of the accident. Obviously, had Mrs. Schuler survived, she would have been prosecuted for the deaths of each one of those 4 children, including her own 2-year-old child. She would have been prosecuted for the deaths of Guy and Michael Bastardi and Daniel Longo, and she would have been prosecuted for the serious injuries that she caused her own 5-year-old son. Diane Schuler, as you know, died in the crash, and the charges died with her. Our investigation has not uncovered any criminal conduct on the part of any other individuals.
Major, did you get the cooperation your investigators wanted from Daniel Schuler?
Daniel Schuler has answered a lot of our questions. He has not answered all of our questions. As the district attorney just indicated, for the most part, the investigation is complete. There are some loose ends and some reports that have to be finalized, but as far as the criminal investigation, we're very comfortable at this point saying that there is no criminal culpability.
You're watching the WestchesterNews.com.